So I stirred my coffee with a spork today. I have to sneeze. So I'm filming this Saturday morning. I'm posting this Saturday afternoon. So that shows you how well my week has gone. So a lot has happened since the last time I posted. I dyed my hair purple with a little bit of blue. I got a fish named Ariel, which is a cute little beta I got for free. And that's basically been the week. So I've been at college for a couple weeks. I would do the math how many weeks, but it's too much brain power this early Saturday morning. And since it's been a couple weeks, I have made friends, which I thought that this video could be all about, is how to make friends, how to keep friends, how to know which friends to choose, and we'll dibble in some relationships, but mostly it'll be past friends from high school. So we're going to start off with how to make friends in college. And it's a lot easier than a lot of people think, because they think, oh, well, everybody's going to be super judgy, and it's going to be like high school and this and that, but everybody's trying to make new friends. So just kind of like go to things. Like we have this thing called RSP, and basically it's a whole thing where all of these freshmen, I think there are like 15 of us, but the first week we do everything together, and then it's like how to survive college together. And so I made a lot of my friends through that. So I have my friend Glenn, and then I made friends with his roommate Alex, and I became friends with my roommate. And so that was just the first part of it. And then I went to like clubs and everything, and I made friends there. And so it's just allow yourself to make friends. And some people, like, the rule was that we were supposed to keep our doors open, and I didn't do that a lot because I was studying and whatever. But a lot of people will just leave their doors open, and people will walk in and go, "Hi, my name is Burb, and I love your hair." And then, like, now you're friends. And so people will do that with their floor, with the whole building. And then that's the best way of doing it. So I did it a lot with like friends of friends. So I met some of the honor kids through Glenn, and I met some of my other friends who like Megan. And so it's like you start connecting these networks, and then you have to reach out to those people and be like, hey, do you want to go hang out with me? Like, not with the person that we both know. The next thing is how to keep friends, which sounds kind of weird, but like you have to work at it. And especially in college, it's like, hey, I talked to you the first week of class. Like, how are you doing? And so you just have to like keep talking to them every once in a while. Like, if you see them walking down like the street or like wherever your like classes are, you're walking from class to class, and you see them, you say, hey, how are you? And they'll go, great. And you're like, oh, cool, I'm great too. And then you keep walking. And it's just little things like that of just like knowing people. I did this thing where I was walking down, our main thing is called the mall. So I was walking down the mall, and a friend of mine was like, Hannah! And I was like, hello! And then we talked about the weather, because it's officially fall. It's fall time, and it's been 60 for the past 2 days, which is too cold for me. But I understand it only goes downhill from here. So it's good to just keep talking to them. And even if it's just like an acquaintance that you talk to every once in a while, and you went to the movies with them and like 6 other people, like, they're still a friend, still love them. So you should also know when to like not be friends with people. Like, if they're a partier and you're not, and like they want to like a peer pressure kind of friend, then don't be friends with them. Like, if they're like, hey, do you want to come to this party? And you're like, nah, fam, I gotta like study and whatever. And they're like, oh, darn. And then you can go to a party with someone else who won't pressure you to do things. I'm a huge believer in vibes, and if someone gives you a bad vibe, don't talk to them. Because there will always be the people where they're like, hi, I'm great. And you're like, oh, you are great. And then you're friends. And there's some people where it's like, I'm weird and I do drugs, and you're like, goodbye. So just be a good judge of character. And if you don't like someone, then don't hang out with them. And in college, there's a lot less like peer pressure, which like it depends on who you talk to. Because like with me, I don't get a lot of peer pressure because I don't go into a lot of situations where there's peer pressure. But like you go into a party and people are drinking and someone goes, hey, do you want a drink? You can go, no, I'm good. Do you have any soda though? And they're like, yeah, would you like Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew? And then you pick one. Or neither, if you don't like either. We're gonna take a quick break from Friends and talk about relationships. And relationships are weird because you're in a new place, and some people have relationships from high school that they're continuing into college, and those relationships are hard, especially if you're not going to the same college, because it's like, you want to be with that person and you love them and everything, but like it's the distance that's so hard. And some people can do it, and if you can't do it, like put a pin in it. Like if you really want to date them, but if you can't do it while in college, put a pin in it and be like, I still want to date you, just not right now. And if both of you respect that and everything, and then maybe during the summer or like 2 years, 4 years, then both of you decide that you want to get back together, get back together. The hardest thing is when you're starting college and you're not in a relationship, and for me, I love relationships, and so trying to like start one but be with the right person, and like everything is new, and you're just trying your best to like grab onto something, and like, oh, I think you're cute, and then someone turns up, I think you're cute, and that's like, should we date? And then you start dating, and then it's a weird experience. But like, if you want to date someone, but don't let it like affect any of your other friendships. Like if they're not good for you, don't date them. Don't let it affect like your studying, like, because college is about learning, and then everything else is just a really awesome plus. Finally, long distance friendships, which are the hardest for me because my best friend and I, we both went to 2 different colleges, and she's 3 hours away, and she has a YouTube channel, by the way. I'm gonna do a shout out at the end. But it's so difficult because she is my rock, and being this far away and not seeing her, and some days not talking to her for like days on end is just, it's hard. And best friends are definitely hard because you go to college and things change and your personality change. I mean, I have changed more in the past however many weeks than I did probably through the 3 months of summer. Like, because everything is different. And it's so hard to like still stay connected when you can't see a person. And I mean, best friends are a little bit easier because like, oh, you're my best friend, so like obviously we're gonna stay at least friends. But it's everyone else where it's like, I talked to you like twice in high school, so like, and I did that a lot when my senior year is that last month of high school, and then the 3 months of summer were the worst because I was like, I'm going to college. And so I started like pushing people away, being like, they'd be like, hey, do you want to do this? And it was like, sure. And then afterwards they'd be like, okay, I will never see you ever again probably in my life. And I was pushing people away, and then summer came, and it was 3 months of seeing people that I knew I wasn't going to see on a regular basis. And so I was constantly like trying to like slowly like nudge myself away, and that last month was the worst because I didn't want to do things because I was going to be leaving, and I just wanted to go to college because it's so freeing and it's so nice and I love it here. And I officially call my dorm room my home because it is for me now. Like, I live here, I eat here, I sleep here, but most importantly, I have made the most decisions here. I have broken down the most here, and at this college is like a home to me. And it's hard because where I originally am from, in Pavilion, like, that's my home too. Like, obviously, that's still my home because I go there a lot. But, like, that's home, but this is, like, my home. Like, it's almost like my parents' house and my house. And it's so weird. And so trying to balance this new home that I've created for myself and my old friends with also my new friends with my new experiences and everything, and sometimes you just have to let them go, which sucks and it hurts a lot because, like, it's like I love you and we've been friends for a really long time, but I can't balance two different lives. And that's what it feels like. It feels like my past life and my current life. And I can't keep bringing things from my past life into my present life because I already have so much to do in my present life. And so sometimes you just have to let people go. Now, obviously, my best friend and I are still really, really close. And I think it'll stay like that for a really long time. But for those people that you don't talk to, that you, like, see they posted something on Facebook and you do, like, a skim because you don't really care, you don't need to be friends with them anymore. Let them go. Be ready for new experiences and new people and new friends that you'll love and enjoy, and you don't want to push new people away because of those old people, especially if it's a one-way relationship. So those are my tips on making friends in college. You can probably take this and do it from, like, junior high to high school and, like, college into real life and everything, but it's a lot more different because, like, with junior high to high school, like, it's a big change, but it's not like high school to college. But you can take some tips, some tricks, however you'd like. Time for that shout out. So my best friend has a YouTube channel, The Elusive EJ. I love the content. So I will put her social media stuff down in the description. I'll put her cute little subscribe button over here somewhere. All of my social media stuff will also be down in the description. My subscribe button will be somewhere. Go ahead and watch my last video. Don't forget to like, comment if you have any tips on how to make friends. Subscribble if you'd like. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye! Got to get me some coffee. I said that early and I'm tired. Okay. She is my rock. She also has a YouTube channel. Shout out, which will happen at the end. Ow. I shout outed too hard.